name's Tom Cooney. I'm the COO of Tourism Adventure Group, which is the parent company of the Nomads and Base hostel chains. Across Australia and New Zealand, we've got 26 properties, and we've been an avid partner of GoKey since 2016. GoKey gave us the opportunity to remove a load of arbitrary administration process surrounding guest check-in, guest bills, guest departure, and really focus on the personal guest experience. Our staff have really been able to engage with the guests one-on-one. We're in the business of selling experience, and creating that emotional attachment with the guest as soon as they walk through the door has been instrumental in growing our ROI. The platform allows for immediate communication B2C that is unparalleled from what we've seen in the industry. We've been able to streamline the check-in process and pre-arrival with all guests in terms of them completing an online check-in, web check-in or kiosk check-in on arrival. That allows for ID verification and again allows all of our staff to focus on that one-on-one consultation. Once the guest is in the hostel or in any of our properties, we're able to maintain a direct line of communication for us, which has been the fabric of our increase in retention rate, as well as us being able to communicate and deliver better guest messaging pre-arrival, during stay and post-departure. Prior to our integration with GoKey, we were reliant upon traditional digital platforms, the likes of Facebook, to try and create a digital community with our guests. The engagement level that we've seen is through the roof in comparison to our previous initiatives. And that's really helped with us getting guests to engage with the social activities. We're able to get real-time feedback from guests while they're in our property. Sentiment tracking is a massive play to improve the guest experience, and being able to get real-time feedback and being able to action any issues immediately has drastically improved our ratings across all platforms. I think it's generally taking us around 2 days from the moment the locks arrive at our door until we have the whole property set up, from locks on all room doors, as well as the kiosks and the guest management system.
My name is Ian Michers. I'm from Holland. I'm currently 19 years old, and I'm just here for my travels. I've just traveled the East Coast for 2.5 weeks, and I'm now ending my travels in Sydney.
Hi, my name is Claire. I'm from the Netherlands too. I've been almost a year in Australia, and I'm leaving to New Zealand after. So when I traveled the East Coast for multiple weeks, there were many Base and Nomads hostels on the way, and I could use the same app for all the hostels.
And usually there's a lot of waiting around involved, but now the GoKey app just tells you to sit in the bar, just relax, and it'll give you a notification when your room is cleaned by the housekeeping.
Why I decided to download the GoKey is because it's not only working for one hostel, because then it would be quite annoying to put that on your phone and do that maybe for every hostel, but because it works for multiple hostels, I think it's quite convenient.
Yeah. So my favorite part about using GoKey is that it's a very sociable app. It's very easy to make friends with the app, because when you've met people, you can just message them on the app as well. And when reception wants to message you, they can just message you on the app, so it comes straight away in your inbox.
Yeah, I sometimes use it to send a message to reception to ask for the new Wi-Fi password or something. So.
Hey, my name is Maddie and I work for Tech now for 2 years. And Tech is the Base and Nomads hostels all over Australia and New Zealand. And I work in Base Sydney, and I do the travel bits and I do the receptionist. I'm myself from Germany. I've been in Australia for 4 years. So I think GoKey is mainly about the communication. If someone wants to extend their stay, they don't have to come down when they're on the 4th floor all the way down to be like, oh, hey, I want to stay 2 days longer. They just message me. And obviously I also work on the travel part. So if I know someone is traveling, I can just send them a message like GoKey dashboard, finally get rid of all the plastic and paper I used to use to give other people notes. Oh, we have to get that done. And then you lose the paper and you forgot what you have to do, especially at reception.
For us in our industry, we're pretty aware that we're not in the business of selling products. We're in the business of experience, and the best way to sell experience is through emotional attachment. GoKey's community aspect has been integral in us creating a really good emotional attachment for our guests within our property. As a byproduct of the system, we've been able to see significant reduction in staff overheads, and that is just a byproduct of a really well integrated system.